Alright, good day ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Pythagoras 2. To find one of the shorter sides on a right angled triangle, we'll use Pythagoras' formula, but take away the square of the shorter side. Now then, it's really important that we remember that we're working with the shorter side on this particular lesson. Now then, Pythagoras' theorem still holds. We've got the shortest side A, middle side B, hypotenuse, the longest side C. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now, that still holds because this is a right angled triangle and Pythagoras has been proved true in every case. Now then, let's say if we wanted to work out A, what we'd have to do is get this B squared and take it over to the other side because we want the A squared by itself. I can say officially that's taken away B squared from both sides. So we get a nice little piece of algebra practice here, and we're left with A squared equals C squared minus B squared. If we want to work out one of the shorter sides, we have to take away the square of the other side from the square of the hypotenuse. Now, how does that work with real numbers? Okay, let's give you an example. Now then, if I've got a triangle with the shortest side 9 centimeters, hypotenuse 20 centimeters, and middle side we'll call X. Again, all I have to do is map the right number or letter onto the formula pattern that we've got. It's just like doing a jigsaw. So yet again, I'm going to write out my formula first. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now then, I'll do my substitution first. Instead of A, we've got 9 centimeters, so I'm going to write 9 squared plus, instead of B, I've got X, so I'm going to write X squared equals, and instead of C, the hypotenuse, the longest side, I've got 20 centimeters, so I'm going to write 20 squared. Again, it's really good that I do that one above the other. Now then, if we want to get the X squared by itself, first of all, I'm going to remember that this 9 squared is a plus 9 squared. I'm going to grab it and I'm going to bring it over to the other side of the equals. Now, if we take that over to the other side of the equals, the plus becomes a minus. We have to take away 9 squared from both sides. And this is what it looks like. We're left with X squared on the left hand side equals 20 squared. This part stays the same, and then this 9 squared that's been brought across we can take away from the 20 squared. Now then, just like with the longest side, I've got this X squared here. I want to get X by itself, so what I'm going to do is square root both sides. I'm going to square root the left hand side, and if I do that, I have to square root the right hand side as well. So we're left with X equals the square root of 20 squared take away 9 squared. Now then, I'm a good mathematician, so I know that 20 squared is 400, 9 squared is 81, so if we put those two together, we get the square root of 400 take away 81, which is 319. Again, that's quite a nice number to be able to write in your calculator again, but normally we have to round these things off. Now I'm going to round off to 3 significant figures again. So I've pressed the SD button on my calculator, and I've got 17.86 centimeters that I'm going to round up to 17.9 centimeters to 3 significant figures. There we go. Right, thank you ladies and gentlemen, have yourselves a good day.